What's up, family? This is part two of secret relationships, and I really didn't get to dive into that as much as I would like to in the last video. However, I'm going to go into it more into this one. Um, Really, what it boils down to is the relationship between black women and the government, Uncle Sam, however you want to look at it. Okay, and get straight to it. And that relationship comes in the form of benefits, right? Benefits and privilege. Now, what you talking about, E? Well, let's go down the list. Right off the top of my head, I could think of several. Uh, you got Section 8 housing, right? That's a government program. You got food stamps, government program. You got SSI, government program. Welfare checks, government program. Free health care, government program. Then they got child support, which is another government program. Okay? So that's the list. That's the list right there. So the government programs are put in place to eliminate the joint operation between the black man and the black woman. Why do I say that? Because as long as that woman don't have to depend on that man, work with that man, build with that man, then she really has no need for that man. And when she don't need a man, because they're quick to tell you they don't need you. They quick to tell you they don't need your ass. So when they don't need you, they got the government to assist with housing, food, clothing, all that good shit. And then they got the child support to come in your pockets because you won't obey. You won't be a good nigga. Because you won't do what she say do. Because she can't control you. Because you a man. And you ain't supposed to be goddamn controlled like that. That's the secret fucking relationship I'm talking about. That's the bullshit right there. In a nutshell. So as a man, it is imperative that we realize the dynamics in the situation that we're dealing with and understand that until we get the money, power, and respect that we supposed to have, then we shouldn't be motherfuckers starting no goddamn families. Nobody told us this. Nobody told us this. Nobody taught us this. Nobody gave us this motherfucking game. But you're getting it right here today. So I need my young brothers to wake up and listen to this right here. Don't you go start no family. You ain't got no goddamn kids right now. Good for you. Good for you. Keep it that way. Keep your dick in your pants, man. Focus on your academics. Raise your IQ. Raise your frequency. Get your bread up. So when you do go and start that family, you have the power and resources to take care of that family like you supposed to, where she ain't got to look for the motherfucker. She ain't got no excuse to run to Uncle Sam. That bitch gonna run off to Uncle Sam. She just don't, you know, she wasn't right for you anyway. Especially when you got everything you need together to do what you need to do. Beyond measure. So that's what I want to go into, and I'm into it, and this is where the rubber meets the goddamn road at. Because some of us are already in positions where we have broken families. Baby mamas and baby daddies and shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. I myself got 5 baby mamas my damn self. I'm a product of my environment. But I recognize my mistakes. The only thing I can do at this point is move forward. I can't go backwards. And it's the same for you. I don't care how many baby daddies you got, how many baby mamas you got. You still got the opportunity, if you're alive today, to correct your motherfucking self. You still have the opportunity to write a new chapter in your life. Don't allow your motherfucking past to dictate your future. Because I'm damn sure not. I'll be damned if I let somebody condemn me. Because the fact of the matter is, we all uncondemnable. We products. We've been programmed. The difference between a few of us and the rest is coming out of the program. When do you come out of the fucking program? When do you wake your ass up and realize the situation that you've been put in and the spell that you've been put under? I got a video on that God spell. I'm going to continue that too. But at the same time, excuse me. At the same time, that God spell is got you in a trap. A mental trap that keep you stagnant, keep you passive, and being a good goddamn slave. Being a good goddamn slave, man. I never thought I would wake up one day and realize that the world is filled with calamity. It's really a clusterfuck. It's a true clusterfuck. When you have a people living a life for so goddamn long, it's really it's a tedious process in bringing things back to the way they're supposed to be. And this is why self-development is so important. And this is why I push it so much. Because it's in that era of self-development that we can have an accelerated process of growth and change. Without self-development, without you going to look in the mirror like Michael Jackson said, without you going to look in that mirror and talking to the man in the mirror and checking your motherfucking self, I done did shadow work on myself. This is why I can talk and speak the way I'm speaking, right? I done the work. I know exactly who I am. And this is why I'm coming at you with full goddamn throttle. Because it ain't no game. Y'all play too motherfucking much. Y'all play too motherfucking much. You know, and go further. You know, we're not taking fatherhood seriously as we should, to the point where we're teaching our kids the way they need to be taught. So now that's me being an example of that. That's my mission now, right? Making sure my kids learn different languages and shit. I suggest you do the same. I suggest you do the same. Get your bread up so you can go travel. I'm about to take these kids off the plantation, right? Show them what the rest of the world look like. It's that time. It's that time. Y'all gotta stop being stagnant, man. It's not about stability no goddamn more. You can't afford to be stable. Stable people get left behind. I'm gonna say that stable people get left the fuck behind. Stop trying to be stable and stagnant. Silly motherfuckers. Get some upward mobility to you. Huh? You know, you got the budget deficit. That's what you fuck with, you know? You got a budget surplus, right? That's where your income constantly rising. Constantly rising. That's a surplus. Niggas don't know nothing about that shit unless they hustling. Right? But if you're smart, you would take that hustle mentality that you got, that hustle drive that you have, and find a way to legitimately create a surplus.